Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hey, man, it's your boy Butler, man. It's the best day of my life. Tomorrow is not promised. It's a blast from the past right here, man. Hold on. Bro, I think I still got that hat. I still got the hat, bro. So I done dug into some stuff. Pause. And I just realized, bro, I got videos up. Bro, I've been trying to do this thing for a long time, bro. This is my ALTO SHAWTY page. Bro, I had 29 subscribers. Bro, that was 14 years ago. 14 years ago, bro. I've been trying to do this, bro. I've been trying to do this, man. So I'm gonna dive in. I hadn't listened to it. I said, man, you got some video, man. Man, let's see what I was talking about back then, y'all. Let me see if I was talking about something.
It's your boy Alto Shouter, man, coming in
I was
once
calling
again.
myself ALTO SHAWTY.
Today's topic
I got that
of
hat, man.
discussion is basically, man, just paying homage to like those that came before you and those who passed away. Um, and the only way I can think to do that properly is to continue to pave the way for those to come after us. Um, I just left Morehouse, trying to get my paperwork in order so I can go ahead and transfer over. Um, but upon leaving Morehouse, I went down to the Martin Luther King Center and just vibe with like a crew that I really would not have
Yo, I
vibed
still got the
with had
hat,
I
SHAWTY.
not been like on some Martin Luther
I
King
still got
shit,
the
if
hat,
that
SHAWTY.
makes sense. And when I say that, um, it's like man, it's becoming like very apparent to me that
Let me say this. This was my first apartment. This department I was telling y'all about where I was paying $435 a month. All right, go ahead. Damn, Sheldon. I mean, all right.
everything that we do, everything that we interact in, man, it's because somebody sacrificed. Somebody gave us the ability to do certain things. Had it not been for those that came before us, man, we wouldn't have the ability to read and write and teach and to expose like our children to concepts and thought processes that we're able to um I can't help but to think about those who did not or could not see the power of their sacrifice. Like, and side note, I really do want to touch on this planking thing because when I was at the Martin Luther King
Oh, this is
Center,
when
it
they
was
was
just like
planking.
they showed like his old shoes or whatnot, his whole just old furniture or whatnot. And I'm just like, it just brought so much back to my perception of the situation. Um, planking, man, planking like there's a lot of people out here like taking pictures of themselves, like planking on certain objects. Um, man, real talk, bro. That's how we was brought over here, like on boats, man, in planks. And I'm just thinking about like all our brothers and sisters that died in those planks, children. And then the planks they stacked on top of each other, man, like it's like pissing and shit coming down. And then all of a sudden, it's like now somebody does it, and it's all kinds of people doing it. I seen brothers at college campuses like taking pictures of themselves, like planking. It's white people, black, it's all kinds of people. And I'm like, damn, one person is doing it because somebody else is doing it. And when I'm looking at the history of it, like you can Google this shit, man. I just checked it out, man. Firsthand, I was like, man, that's some sick shit, bro. It's sick. It's sick, but it's powerful because it just lets you know, man, it don't take nothing to lead. But you can lead people straight into some bullshit or with some bullshit. Uh, on another note, I just realized that, man, like somebody marched, somebody took an ass whooping, somebody got bit by a dog, somebody got hit with the water hose, man,
Bro, let me
just
see what's
so
going on with your teeth
I
doing.
could go to school,
What
so
kind of
I
teeth
could
you
teach
had
my
going
daughter,
on?
so I
Don't you
could
have your
be
goals in your
active in the
mouth?
community, man. And if you don't sit down and just pay attention to it, this should have passed you by. I just recently because of my current status, like I like to know what's going on. So I just did the research on like the civil rights movement. And recently did a speech on it. But what I discovered is this right here. Like when we moved in the civil rights movement, it was more chess than it was checkers. And when I say it was chess, it was basically a situation where we were warned as African Americans, we were warned not to go to certain parts of these United States. And not only did we go to these portions or these parts of the United States, we equipped ourselves with defense mechanisms. Like it, they didn't.
Shut up, I think I got them gold teeth in my mouth. I think I got them golds in my mouth then, bro. Is them gold teeth? Cause I noticed that I'm holding my head down like this. But I think that's when I had my goals. I was just talking about this in another video. Bro, my mic broke. It's over with. That bit broke. It broke. But what I'm saying is, I was wondering, why am I holding my head down like this? This 14 years ago, bro. Listen, when I came home, I had missing teeth. And then I had went to the dentist. They were like, we're going to give you a dope ass smile. But first, we got to go take this out and take that out. And you got to let that shit heal. So you're going to have to walk around with the bear mouth. And I was like, bullshit. But bro, I think that's when I got my goals in my mouth, and I ain't want to show the goals, but I could tell by the way I'm talking that shit ain't right. But I'm talking about something deep. I'm baffled by how deep this individual is. This was 14 years ago. All right, go back in.
Scout people that were how can I say lawbreakers. They wanted people who did not have a record. They wanted people that appeared to be submissive. And what they did was our leaders, man, they taught these people how to take ass whippings, man. There was actual classes taken that would show us how to actually defend ourselves where we wouldn't catch a real bad hit, but we were never taught to strike. And that within itself is strength, but the complexity increases when they decide to not just move in groups of the defenseless, but we don't move without the media. And what happened is when they went to Alabama or they went to Georgia, wherever it was going down in Mississippi or what have you, they made sure that the media was with them. But the media was not with them, then they wouldn't go.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
you
makes
have
sense.
certain instances where people just seeing black people would just go off and kill them or harass them or whatnot. But when the civil rights movements, our leaders, they put together, they orchestrated a scene for the world to see. They broadcasted themselves. They broadcasted the offenders striking them and mistreating them. And once you get the world aware as to what's going on, it's no longer hearsay. It's like this is what's going on. But because they made the moves that they made, it brought on certain laws to be enacted. It took on certain leaders outside of our community that began to help us simply because that exposure was there. I gotta take my hat off because they knew that a change was coming, but they had no intentions on seeing that change come in their lifetime. They did that shit for us. They marched and they died for us. They took ass for us. I'm talking about old ladies, bro. I'm talking about, man, these people like they out here, man, firsthand, man. This was what they did. It was like this the movement. We down with the movement, and we here to abide by the rules that our leaders had set up for us, so we can be effective in the fight. And that was within itself. Down there brought me to tears. I'm walking through every time I come through Morehouse. I'm just like, man, this is the place where a lot of our leaders like they came through these grounds. They set this shit up for us. And so me, I consider myself to be a tool. When I say I'm a tool, it's just like somebody set shit up so I could do what I'm doing and others like me. And it's on me to take what they've given me and try to set something up for those who come after me so they can set shit up for those that come after them. It's like a pay it forward type thing. But it's the gratification, the happiness, the knowing that they'll know what I know and know what it is that they have to do, that within itself, man, that it could possibly complete life. And when I say complete life, I mean that in the most effective manner, but I also mean it in the most. Hey, it's like this. I could be a tool. I can speak to you, or I could be a tool in a totally different way, one you would never imagine. And now
Mm.
that's not a threat. It's not anything. It's just like there's a plan. There's a plan
Still
that is
had that
set up.
militant
And
mindset
once that
though.
plan is set up,
Can you hear
it's
me?
like it's on me to follow through. It's on me to try to educate these people. It's on me to continue to like doing
Okay
motivational
then.
speeches or trying to talk to the youth or going to the YDC or going to the alternative
14 years
schools
ago,
or
bro.
whatnot. It's on me
14
to try
years
to
ago, I was on
spread a
the.
word
Can you hear me?
that
Oh,
will change
oh.
up. Because it's
Can
somebody
you
that's
hear
gonna
me?
come after us that's gonna be
14
that much
years
more
ago, I was on
powerful.
the
But if we don't
same.
contribute anything to it, then shit, those people could have possibly died in vain. As long as I got blood in my vein, man,
I'm gonna
it's
be
not
fighting.
possible. It's
You
not
talking about?
possible at all. Because if I die doing this, then I died doing what I was supposed to do. And the way I feel about it is, these people didn't know me. They ain't know my mama. They didn't know. They just knew that they was fighting for what was right and what was for real. And a lot of people are just like, they don't take advantage of it. I don't think it's hard for me to criticize those who don't take advantage of it, because there was a portion of my life where I did not know what had taken place. We had Black History Month, but I hadn't done my research. And it's still more research to be done. It's still so much
Facts.
more for me to learn, but I have that ability to learn. I have that ability to strengthen not just my character, but the characteristics of those around me, because they sacrifice. And all I can say is, they ain't dying vain.
Dang,
They ain't dying vain. I'm gonna do my best to do my part. Um, that's it, man. In a nutshell, it's ALTO SHAWTY. I'll be
dang.
back.
That young dude. There. Let me see what else he was talking about. Alto shouting, man. I remember when I was doing it. Come on, man. I want to go to the next one. Where's the next one, bro? Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. We just
What's
did
going
this.
on, world? It's your boy ALTO SHAWTY, man, coming
Why
in
you
once
can't go to the
again.
page?
Today's topic
No, 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 no.
for
Why I
discussion
just
is
can't go to that
basically, man,
page?
just paying homage to like
All right. We're going to do it
those
like that.
that
Right
came
here.
before you and those.
All right. All right. This my, bro, I still got
What's
that
going
hat.
on, world?
And
It's
that
your boy
shirt.
ALTO SHAWTY, man. Just getting back from school, stepping up out of the financial aid line.
I don't like your
Stayed in
PTR.
line today for like maybe like about 3 hours, man. About 2.5 hours. The first topic is this right here. It's like I can't figure out, because after I stood in line for 2.5 hours, I'm trying to figure out like, why is it that every 2 semesters the book is changing? And like
I remember
it's
this.
people that they got the book from last semester,
Damn, bro,
and
I still got that
like
book
I'm trying
downstairs.
to purchase this
And
book
I
from
got
this
that hat.
person. You just took it 2 semesters ago, but in a matter of months, everything in the law of business has changed. And I understand that there are certain um, transitions that take place, and there are certain discoveries, and there are certain trials, and there are certain experiences that are cause you to upgrade. But every 2 semesters, these books damn near $280. They $280, but every like few months, it's like it's changing. And then when I look through the book, you may have changed maybe 2 paragraphs throughout the entire book. And I'm just wondering, like, how much of this is advanced information and how much of it is just, hey, strategic management. This shit is like a business, like for real, for real. And then let's not even get on the economics book. The economics book, this bitch just went up about
Hey,
like three something damn near.
bro, I got that hat, but it's just broke now. I don't know how I broke it. I'm still gonna wear it. But damn, I still got this hat, bro. I still got that shirt too. But it's broke. All right, my bad. I'm back. Come on, Sean.
And I'm looking at the old economic book. Nothing has changed
Except
but the
for the
fucking
cover.
title. That's it. That's the only thing you did. You upgraded the title. Apparently, this picture that's on here, like, it costs a couple of racks. Um, the second thing and the most important thing this is what I experienced at school today. I'm at school when I'm standing in the book line. So when
No,
I'm
what the
standing in the
fuck?
book line, I'm
No.
like, it's all kinds of people. You got people just getting in
What
school. You
happened?
got people that's about to get done with school. Long story short, I see like some of my homeboys that I took like some classes with a couple of semesters ago.
What
Um,
a thing is, bro.
a lot of people like I'm not pointing no fingers at nobody because like everybody have like transitions in their life that they have to go through. But I had a homeboy that I like I know from the streets. And he came to class. Well, he came to the book line, and he was like, "Well, I'm not standing in this shit. I'm not doing this." And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody that's doing anything, bro. Because like if you feel like you can better um, treat your situation, or there's something else more profitable or more beneficial that you could be doing, then by all means, man, go do that. I'm gonna stand in the line. I'm gonna get what I need to get. But what I noticed while I was standing in line is that it was a girl standing. Well, no, she was a woman. This was a woman, and she had one baby by her side. She had one baby in her arms, and it looked like she was pregnant. She was pregnant, or she had ate a lot, but I think she was pregnant. But when I tell you, like, she was like 4 people ahead of me, and this was like stood in line for like the entire time. She ain't moved. She ain't get out of line. She wasn't saying like hold my place or nothing. She was just basically like this the line. This what I'm doing. The kids like they was
Oh,
acting
this
up.
shit
She
getting on my
jerking every
nerves.
now and then, but she ain't moved. But she ain't had no help. She ain't had no help. But she stood strong. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, man, she gave me strength. She gave me strength because I'm like, man, you could be doing all kinds of stuff. I can think of 4 excuses for you, shouting. But she ain't acknowledging none of them, man. She standing in line. She like, I'm gonna get what I got to get. And I ain't even talk to her. I'm just looking at her because I stay trying to analyze something. I'm like, I'm looking at shouting them. Nigga walking past with a pan hanging down. And I ain't saying nothing against nothing, man. I'm just saying them nigga went out the door shouting. I know he going. He going back to the trap. Man, shout standing in line, man. All I can say, man, if you out there, you trying to do what you got to do in order to like better your situation. Man, I can't do nothing but like tip my hat off to you, man. You strong as fuck, and it just made me realize and just respect like our sisters in the community, cause they be goddamn, they be standing up. You need to be saying that y'all some thugs, y'all some real, and y'all do this, man. Babysit your children for keep your children for a couple of days and see like what guards you talk to, and they just like they will do. And I ain't kissing no ass and trying to get no brownie points. I'm just saying, man, I didn't seen them, whether they be walking down the street or whatever, man. And a lot of times, I think like as men, we
All
kind
right,
of
let me
like
see
we
what else
shy
I can
away.
talk about.
I don't know if it's natural or what have you, but I'm just saying, man, I see y'all, man. Y'all
All right, what else we talking about? Videos. There go that. That's ALTO too. Let me see. I still got
what's
that
going
jacket,
on,
that
world?
shirt, and I got that hat.
It's your boy Alto shouting, man. Another episode of this shit, man. Today I'm gonna touch on a topic that's kind of, well, actually sensitive in all aspects of the term, but I'm gonna touch on it anyway, man. It's titled "Are you gay or are you a follower?" Because I think
Oh,
it's a big difference. The reason this is the topic I've chosen is because, like, I'm from Atlanta, man. I'm from Atlanta right now, man. It's like this shit is at an all-time high, bro. This shit, like, everybody in this motherfucker gay. I mean, it's like this shit retarded as hell. And I ain't saying retarded to, disrespect nobody, but because right now, if you say anything against like somebody who is a homosexual, then it's like you've blackballed yourself. It's a hate crime, so to speak. And from my understanding, it's like my perception of homosexuality is this right here. It's like there's a certain preference that people have when it comes to getting off. Like every now and then, I might fuck with a fat hoe. Or I might like for my women to be well proportioned, you know, and or I might like white women. Or I might like, you know, it might be something that I'm just like really into. It could be a foot fit. It could be anything. That's my personal preference. So I can't look at another man and say because you into dudes or you into fat chicks or you into animals or whatever it is that you into, man.
Still got it.
Everything don't get everybody off. So I understand that you have to do what you need to do in order to sexually satisfy yourself. Now, as far as it being with the word or what, I can't really say what's going on with it. My question is this right here, because like I was born with testicles. I'm a man. I'm a heterosexual man. Uh, and I roll a certain kind of way because it's natural to me. I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. I don't pretend that I got like inches that I don't have. I don't pretend to have inches that I that I do have. You know what I mean? But my point in saying all that is just like I know or I go to school with or I interact with, I make money with, I make money from homosexuals, heterosexuals as well, but right now the topic is homosexuals. And I've met some homosexuals and did not know at all that they were gay. Can you use gay? I didn't know that they were gay. They carried themselves like men. They carried themselves like the perception that I have of men, the traditional man. If traditional is even interchangeable with this particular topic. Um, so the question is like, I sometimes I see men that are obvious men, and I see men that pretend to be women. And when I say they pretend to be women, they may dress like a man, but their mannerisms, they talk with S's on their words. They like you can see just the way that they walk. You can see like them niggas don't be having no dirt in their nails. Not all of them. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like there's certain you can a sister stand out. They'll stand out. And when they stand out, just like well, in my mind, I'm thinking well, if you gay or you just it's you have a certain sexual preference, why is it that your mannerisms are of that of a female? Why are you pretending to be a female? Because you're a man. You're a man by nature. And although you may be into man, I'm just like I'm wondering like how far have you gone with this rerun like attitude? When I say rerun, I mean like your actions are not natural; they're learned. And
I think I get
have
what
you
I'm trying to
learned
say.
to be not just a homosexual, but have you learned to put on like those perceived homosexuals? Is this your real true self? Is this really who you are? And then like you have some women that are the same way because homosexuality has gone on since the beginning of time. But like now you have some women that they carry themselves like dudes, and the shit is funny to me. I don't have nothing against. Look, I got people in my family that they like certain things. Who am I to say whether it's good or bad for you? I'm not trying to offend nobody. But what I'm saying is this right here. You like, I see some women and their facial structure, their facial expressions, the way that they carry themselves is that of a man. So my question now is, are you gay? Are you a homosexual? Or are you pretending to be something that you're not? Because let's take the term homosexuality out of it totally. Let's just say you like what you like. If you like what you like, how is it possible? Why is it possible that you pretend to be something that you're not? That's my biggest dilemma. You have like what you have pretty girls or cute girls or prissy or whatever, and then you have like what some people uh consider to be like butch. And I'm not saying that like again, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but I'm just saying it's like you're a woman. Like why can't
I get his point. He a little weird, but let's see. Brother. You did that one. You did this one. that's me talking to my daughter, bro.
Definitely not.
It just be our own personal conversation.
That's when Dayana was.
We'll just be talking about. Okay, we'll just explain.
Talk about it behind you.
Okay.
You for real?
You can do what you want to do. I just want us to have a clear understanding as to what it is that we're talking about. Like, what you saying is that it
Bro,
come
that's the new apartment.
like when you
That's not the
give
old
money in
apartment.
church. You saying that it doesn't matter if you give it to the preacher or whoever.
I mean, I'm saying it does matter because of your money. You work hard for it, but don't look at it as just giving it to the preacher so you can just half. Look at it as giving it to God.
This is my 28-year-old. She had to have been 14 at this time, bro.
Yes, God doesn't need money, but just I don't know how to explain it.
You just explained it. I mean, what you explained to me is how it was explained to you. And like I say, I'm not trying to alter the way I don't want to impose my thoughts upon you. Like the goal is to give you enough nourishment and enough common sense. But God has blessed you with common sense. The goal is to have you to come up with your own thoughts. You see what I'm saying? So if I strongly disagree or agree with something, that don't mean that I expect for you to be the same way. It's on you to come up with. If that's what you feel your tithing is for or the gift offering, then that's you. And I'm not looking down, I'm not looking up. I'm saying Dayana got her own mind and I can't do nothing but respect it. But when it comes to me, some of my thoughts are extreme because I look into certain things and I just my as far as trusting man, I have a question about that. It started off when you asked me what do I give for when I go to church. Sometimes the preacher get a empty envelope when I go to church. Uh,
Are you serious?
So
Cause I be like, listen. Cause the way that it's set up, and I'm not saying that all churches, cause I know your granddaddy got the church, but I'm saying that some churches, like when I go to the Total Grass on Covenant Highway, like sometimes just the way that it's ran. Me, I'm not always listening to what the preacher's saying. I'm kind of looking at the systematic way of things, like the way that the aisles are set up. Everybody has to get up. The plate is not passed around. So the plate is like, if I don't give, it's gonna be known because we all got to stand up and we all got to walk around. Now in y'all church, when you walk around, church be over with.
Yeah.
So you don't really know if somebody gave or not. You know what I mean? But some churches I go to, you have to stand up, walk around. If this lady got 3 children and she didn't give, that means the rest of this row got to walk over her. You see what I'm saying? Then they got to come back. Then that row got to come back around. The people that missed stepping on her toes the first time, they get to step on her toes this time. Yeah. So now I'm looking at the systematic order thing. So I'm like, well, I don't want nobody stepping on my toes. So here go your envelope back. Here go your envelope back. I'm just giving it back to you. It's not mine. It belongs to you. It's not funny. It's not my envelope. What I'm saying is, what about this lady that's sitting right here and she ain't got no money? She came to church for a blessing and she ain't got that. Yeah. Why not just be like, pass something around? You know what I mean? So the people who don't have money, don't make them look bad. You know what I mean? And then another thing is just right here, like, in some churches I've gone to, they have like, if you donate like $100, they'll call your name out. Like, well, last week such and such gave 100, such and such gave 100, and at some churches they don't do that. But in some churches, they're okay. You got $100 club, you got the $500 club, you got $1,000 club. If me giving this money is between that person or that shepherd and God, why are you announcing it? You see what I'm saying? But all preachers are not the same. Yeah. All preachers are not the same. But for me, I have to look at how things are ran. And then I'm just like, well, I have a relationship with God. How come we can't go to church and Sister Mary decide what God wants to do with their money this month or this week or this particular day? Why is it always the same person? Because we all God's children. You know what I mean? It's your church. You pay the bills here. Now, if you got to, I understand you got to pay bills. You got to do all this stuff right there. You can just say that. But when it comes down to me deciding that it's between you and God, what y'all do with my money, well, how come it can't be between him and God, or me and God, or her and God? And when I start questioning stuff like that, most churches are ran the same, in my personal opinion. And when they ran that way, I question stuff. It's been a minute since I just gave 10% of what I earned. And at one point in time, I used to write a check. Like every time I got my check from where I worked at, I used to give 10%. I used to give 10%. And now, I can't say that everything that I got went to where it was supposed to go. But like the preacher never said, well, you can give your talents or you can give your time. But that's in the Bible too. But what they'll do is some people, some preachers, not all of them, they'll just like they'll give you like a sentence and then they'll just elaborate. Like, give me a sentence right now. You can like, where's the Bible at? I'm gonna give you that example.
You finna get too deep for me, y'all.
And I'm gonna have you pick out a verse and I'm gonna make it say whatever you want me to make it say. Like, let's agree to what this verse is gonna say right now. This verse gonna I'm giving you a command today. It said right here in the Bible. It was out one scripture. It's songs that like I do like, but the difference between me and everybody else is like I don't get caught up in what be going on. I'm not saying that that's a good thing or a bad thing, but when I go to church, I want to see your receipt. Yeah. When you go out the door and I be like, no, you gotta see my receipt. Okay, I understand what you're doing. I don't want to participate in that though. I don't have to. He was dark skinned though. I don't know her name. My point is just right here. She asked me to do something. Everybody else was doing it. Everybody else that was new. I don't want to put no name tag on. I don't want to put no name tag on. I don't want to put my phone on the damn hill. I don't want to do all that. It's not necessary. I come to get the word. That's all I came to get. That's all. That's it. So I don't want to do that. So if I come to church and you singing a song, I came for the word. I'm not saying that this is a good.
Sometimes it could be different. You could be used to listening to. Cause that's how I was. I couldn't stand gospel music. I got used to it.
It's good. I'm not saying it's not good or bad. I'm just saying like it's even when like when we go to the grocery store or we be doing certain things. Like, have you ever been with me when we went to Walmart and they be like, I want to see your receipt. Yeah. And you go out the door and I be like, no, you can't see my receipt. Okay, I understand what you're doing. I don't want to participate in that though. I don't have to. I don't have to participate in that. Why should I? This is my receipt. This is the cash register right here. Yeah. This is the door right here. Why do I have to? My hand's full. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So even like at a concert or at church, when they be like, well, look at your neighbor and say, okay, listen, you got 1 or 2 times that I'm gonna do this. Then after that, it's over with, folks. I'm not doing it. I ain't gonna be waving my hands in the air. Not just at church. But at a rap concert, I'm not doing all that. I'm not finna do all that. I come for the word,
some really good points.
I come to see y'all entertain. I'm not finna.
Really good points. Can y'all hear me?
Then turn to your other neighbor. Yeah. I'm straight. Yeah. The best thing to do is don't sit beside me, y'all, because I'm not finna keep talking to you. That's what your mama had. She was just looking at me like.
Cause I understand what that man, my uncle that was sitting next to me, he was like, "Say them." I'm like,
yeah. See what I'm saying? That's why I like to sit by myself. That's why I sit on the back row. That's why I sit on the back row. So I was like, so don't nobody get offended. But people still got offended. So I'm just like, so next time Sunday, I'm doing the other side of the church.
Yeah, for real.
Cause I don't want people like if you in the spirit of doing it, and if that's what.
You didn't have number 8 videos. Let's see what else you got up here. What else is you talking about? This is my first video right here, y'all.
Was a factor. Like I'm looking at this, I'm like, how is it possible that in which saves us or helps us? Like going on.
What happened to this outfit?
What's going on, bro?
You got Big Crit in the background. Oh, you getting copyrighted?
ALTO shouting. Or this talk.
You cannot play his music like that.
They're against us, man. You might say some shit like, yeah, watch out for such and such. Don't get caught up in it. But 99.9%, 99.
As you can see, I did not have this YouTube thing down to a science, bro. You playing music in the background. You need. Yeah, you tripping, shot. Let's see. Here go my spoken word. This actually got.
Somebody pinched me because I must be dreaming. Here I am standing up for something that I believe in. Let me breathe in. Cause I've been in positions where I thought I'd never breathe again. I've brushed up against death. Seen her plain as day, she couldn't catch me, so I took a step.
Hold on, first of all, I want to say this. I still got that sweatshirt. I don't know where they had it. That's a nasty ass outfit. I'm saying that's 14 years ago, man. That's a nasty ass outfit, man. Oh man, hey man, that's a nasty ass outfit right there, man. Come on, man.
At 18, I was homeless. Homeless when this little hard-headed army started regarding me as a target for their arsenal. This was my warning. From the same living God that gave me my daughter, but I wasn't ready for the calling. Too busy barking on marijuana with the tendencies of Bob Marley. At 19, a young father-to-be, I had the audacity to believe that I was in charge of these streets. Seen saints snatching from saints and tried to charge them a fee. And then I mentioned I was a robber with a robbing clique, but I was so raw I would rob the robbers I was just robbing with. Mama tried to get me to go to church, but I wouldn't listen. Too busy and consistent with this ignorance. So before I hit 20, found myself sitting in prison. 3,650 days is what I was given. A decade. But now the Lord had my attention. At night, I cried myself into a seizure. Felt as if I had the world on my shoulders and I was trying to thorn wrestle with Jesus.
Hey,
No.
hold on. Hey, that nigga had bars. Bars. Keep it real, bro. Keep it real. Hold on, man. Man, y'all better check the technique, man. Y'all better check the technique, man. That man going off, man. That man said, what? What? Hold on.
150 days is what I was given. A decade. But now the Lord had my attention. At night, I cried myself into a seizure. Felt as if I had the world on my shoulders and I was trying to thorn wrestle with Jesus. No, I ain't no preacher, but when a man ain't got nothing to mislead him, it's easy to see that Jesus is something to believe in. Like a creature with reason. Started praying and reading, but then reading was like ink, my spirit started breathing in. This breathing brought on a dream. I want to be a writer. And like lightning striking in the same place twice, again I had life. I was right into the night, married, divorced, and baby daddy delight. But y'all ain't listening. It's a spirit in the midst of us that has given us the gift of love, giving up his physical son. I feel as if I've been given a spiritual hug. Yeah, he whooped me, but that's how Father disciplined his son. I've been a part of the problem. Been regarded as the unfather, but the father never departed or discarded me. These scars you see are the armor from a God that set me apart. And today I am an author. I ain't lying. After the show, you can get my book. True story.
Hey, man. I fuck with you, Sheldon. Yeah, I fuck with you, Sheldon. All right, let me see what else. You got 2 more videos. Let me see. Okay, so this one I had the other house, because that was 12 years ago. I know I ain't gonna be able to play those songs. Then I started my moonwalk service. I was living in Hidden Hills, bro. That house is in Hidden Hills. And Quint, bro. Rest in peace to Quint. And goddamn, can't tell you. Damn, bro. Let me see. No sound. That's Quint right there. Damn, rest in peace to Quint, bro. That's Kentavious. Damn, bro. I've been doing moonwalks for a long time, too. I still got that blower, Sean. Hey, nephew killing it. Kill. What?
We don't get no more. How we doing it? Hold up. Let me roll my loud. Let me kick my shit.
Hey. Nephew used to be killing it, bro. Alright, let me see. I don't want to get copyrighted. We got another one right here. What this is? Damn. Hey, man. Kentavious. Hey, so what I used to do, bro, I used to hire my nephews, man, to we used to do the parties, bro. Man. Damn, bro. Hey, man, so that was my page, bro. ALTO SHAWTY. 29 subscribers, man. I don't have the password for it. What I was talking about. 2011. Damn, bro. Damn. Hey, man. I'm out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. I'm out.